making the rainbow cookies. Well, I'm putting them together now. I have my cutting board that I use once a year just for this. The rest of the time, Sarah uses it for crafting purposes, I think. And I already broke some of this. Oh boy. I'm trying to separate it from the edge here. I think I might have overbaked these a little bit. They'll soften up. And now I'm really worried about the white layer. Yeah, it's going to be all right. All right. So I usually cut the edges off anyway when I do this. Get this out of here. All right, here we go. Number one. Not going well. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. Not too bad. Just a little piece there, but like I said, we're going to cut it off anyway. Straighten it out before we cut them. So I like to put, I don't know, I like to put apricot and raspberry in. I just get the solo stuff. The solo stuff is the best. And they're usually the only one that I can find around here that makes raspberry. I just use the whole can. It is what? 12-ounce can? Some people just use raspberry in both layers, but I like the apricot. This is the only way I like apricots. Of course. All right. Later, so use our fancy offset spatula again and try to get it as even as possible. Oops. And then what we're going to do once we get this together is put some weight on it to smush it together. Otherwise, it's going to be, I don't know if it'll separate, but it just seems to work better. I can't remember where I saw that tip, but it just gets the layers a little more uniform because they're not, as you saw, maybe when I dumped it out, it's really not very uniform because it doesn't spread that much in the oven. And you also get divots of filling, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's hard to see if I have coverage because it's, I can never remember if it's, no, it's not opaque, it's translucent, transparent, I can't remember. Alright, I think that's good. So now we're going to try the white one, hope for the best. If you remember from before, I had some trouble with the paper staying where it's supposed to be. This is usually the most work I do for a single cookie because I'm usually doing drop cookies. That's basically it. I'm trying to vary my routine a little bit this year because I took an extra day off. Usually I take one day off to do this, and I have Wednesday off, and I'll take Thursday and then do cookies starting on Tuesday, but I have today and tomorrow night off, so extra day. All right. Moment of truth. All right. Well, we got some underneath the paper, which is what I was kind of expecting. But, oh, I just peeled right out. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to straighten it out as best I can. Seems to be all right. Keep getting broken pieces on the end because I didn't get enough coverage on the ends, especially on this one, I guess. So this is Solo Raspberry. I'm not really a fan of seeded raspberry fillings, but this one is really, I like this one the best, I think, even though it's not seedless. So again, it's a 12 ounce. If you're making this amount, I use a 12 ounce can for each layer. And this one's a little bit easier to tell how much coverage you got, if you have enough, or how deep it is in one spot and shallow in another spot. These are really very topographical this year. I tried to use as straight as pans as I have. I have about, I guess, 20 half sheet pans that I got from Dan, my friend Dan I mentioned before. All right, I think that's okay. All right. I'm going to get the green layer on. This one's not too bad. Save the best for last, right? I really did not hit the edges too good on these this year. There we go. All right, that's good. Now I'll put that on top. Oh, that one came right out. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Sorry about the noise. Ooh, the colors look pretty good. So like I said, what I do now is I cover this with plastic and I put a pan on top so that the pan's facing upwards, and then I put books inside, like really heavy books, to try to straighten it out a little bit. So that's basically that. I won't do anything more to it until tomorrow. So maybe if I think about it, I will show you when I'm icing it. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.